Are you ready for some searing psychedelia? Are you ready? Please welcome direct from Burlington, Vermont, Fish.
Junkyard dog with a brain of brass. Gogi, oh, woe is me. You can't even see the sea. Gogi, 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 gogi. I saw you with a ticket stub in your hand. I saw you with a ticket stub in your hand. I saw you with a ticket stub in your hand. I saw you. Under the light, middle of the night, couldn't get it wrong. I saw you. Come edge of the ship till he hung from the rail by his fingertip. Billy said, Floyd, I'll make you lose your grip. With this tiny piece of paper, I can make you slip. So Billy took that paper and did the deed. Floyd hit the water with astonishing speed, and as the shark circled in and began to feed, Billy knew the weasel was finally free. Floyd is dead, he's nothing but a ripple. 'Cause Billy took the Thank you. I didn't know. I didn't know. Well, I didn't like cheeseburger, alley cats near me, or petrified fish disease. I wish somebody'd hear me. I didn't like maple dew, honey melon, watercress. I didn't like fish shoes down my honey watermelon. I didn't seem to miss you when you kissed my honey water, and even showed a picture, showed it down my honey's border. But who laid silver tooth and broke my sunny shoe shine? And all my plastic melon dreams are waiting for their new shine. Pardon me, Doug. Is this a picture of Otis Redding? Yes, yes. Taken just before he died. Well, you can give me his eye. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. And hear all the revolutionaries come free me. Cause if it all ends up running to sneeze me, I'll make it all here, black corners come seize me. And if you boom back, got trouble with your ear, and you can't seem to come back and make it all clear. When tails and toenails and liquid all meet me, when mustard pies and carrot eyes and flounders come greet me. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that far gone. Pardon me, Doug. Is this a picture of Otis Redding? Yes, yes. Taken just before he died. Well, you can give me his eye. Prussia talking as he tried to crush a bug that scurried underneath his boot heel. He said there was a place where we should go. So he led me through the forest to the edge of a lagoon by which we wandered till we reached the bubbly spring. The night grew very quiet as we stood there. He lifted up his visor and he turned to me and he began to sing. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of game hedge, from the land of the big baboon. But I never am going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have. From doing things smart people don't do. He said he was once a lizard too. His name was Rutherford the Brave, and he was on a quest to save his people from the fate that lay before them. Their clumsy end was perilously near. Saved, he said, if they could be enlightened by the writings of the helping friendly book. In all of Prussia only one existed, and Wilson had declared that any person who possessed it was a crook. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of game hedge, from the land of the big baboon. But I never ever going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have. The helping friendly book, it seemed, possessed the ancient secrets of eternal joy and never-ending splendor. The trick was to surrender to the flow. We walked along beneath the moon. He led us through the bush till soon we saw before our eyes a raging river. He said we can swim it if we try. And saying this, the night dove in, forgetting that his suit of arms would surely weigh him down, and so he sunk. And as his body disappeared before me, I bowed my head in silence and remembered all the thoughts that he had drunk. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of game hedge, from the land of the big baboon. But I never ever going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died. share my groove with you. And I'm sharing in the week of my groove. I'm gonna share my groove with you. And I'm sharing in the week of my groove. Sharing in the week of my groove. And I'm sharing in the week of my Thank you. We're going to take a quick break, so stick around for one more set. Thank you. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. To dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. dinner and see a movie. Oh, let's go out to dinner and see a movie.
A movie.
Let's go out to dinner and see a movie.
A movie.
Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. Let's go out to dinner and see a movie. future at all. Who would have thought it? That's where I am. No future at all. Don't sweat it. That's where I am. Whoa, carry me down, down, way down. Stuck in a game of lipstick, perfume, fly paper, Reba press a razor to a slide, cross a needle with a prune. Knee deep in the motel tub, Reba dangle ladle from her lip. Dip, sip, Reba babble to the nag with a lipstick, perfume, mutter to a farmer in a truck. Take a peek at the cheetah, Reba, cheetah on the prowl in a cage, stick a boulder in the water, tie a cable to a tree. Mother nature to the nag with a lipstick, perfume, Reba flush a flesh farm, leftover thunder in a circle. Down the pipes, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Reba put a stopper at the bottom of the tub, picked up a jar, unscrewed the top and watched it drop into the water. A little scoop of plaster mix, some coffee grounds and mud, and then she stirred it with a ladle that her grandmother had bought her. Threw in a pot of melted wax, a 4-foot and a hoof, apple core, worms galore, a can of some corrosive, coconuts in chloroform, some wicker and some cork, toxic waste and purple paste she hoped was not explosive. Reba dipped the ladle for a taste of her creation, and she knew that what she made had been the finest in the nation. Singing bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it. store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. Oh, bag it, tag it. to the troubadours when the kings are all lined up outside the gate and the autumn bell is ringing, but they'll just have to wait. Where's the Joker? Have you seen him around with his three-comb cap that he wears like a crown? Have you seen his striped stockings or heard his sad tales about the kids under the carpet and the purple humpback whale? Here come the ambassadors, they show up one by one. Bread is tasting all the soup to see if it is done. And Wendy's on the windowsill, waiting to be let in. And we're all in the bathtub now, making bathtub gin. When the king stormed the hallway, they'd climbed up through the gate. They didn't mean to be impolite, but they just couldn't wait. Here comes the Joker with his silly grin. He carries a martini made of bathtub gin. Here comes the Joker. We all must laugh, 'cause we're all in this together, and we love to take a bath. sniper. Slice your nipple.
top the mountain, baby, where the people come to pray. There ain't no truth in action, unless you believe in it anyway. I was riding down the road one day. Someone hit a possum. I was riding down the road one day. Someone hit a possum. The road was his end. His end was that road, so they say.
Whoa, possum.
Possum, Riding down the road one day, someone hit a possum. Riding down the road one day, someone hit a fowl. The road was his end, his end was that rose, they say.
Whoa, possum.
Possum.
So, please enjoy.
Fresh stuff, a little fresh stuff. This first one is a sort of a, you might think of it sort of as a love song. It's called Punch Me in the Eye. Punch Me in the Eye, a fresh tune for your dancing and listening pleasure. On the open sea, absolute seas, I could take no more. When my ship hit ground, I'm precious sure. How was I to know that day the winds had swept me Wilson's way? But soon towards me from the east came Wilson and his men on multi-beat. Hey! Well, it seemed piece of paper to my tenderness. Then they tossed the chair in a tiny shack. They told me not to worry cause I'd soon be back. But I loosened up the vines where my hands were latched and ran towards the cove where my boat was stacked, singing, oh, Wilson, someday I'll kill you till you die. Oh, Wilson, punch you in the eye. Hey! Now Wilson knew that I was loose. I'd surely be subject to some real abuse, maybe end up hanging from the nearest tree. So angrily I paddled to the open sea. But the sea was eager to beat me back, and the waves grew huge and deathly black, and the great clouds tumbled over my head, and I feared in my heart that I'd soon be dead. And the dismal fog began at last to open up before my eyes. And there I saw, to my surprise, chains and specks of islands curve, where palm trees dipped and seagulls swerve. I parked my kayak on a stone and delved across the ocean to a deeper throne. I said, whoa, Wilson, kill you till you die. Whoa, Wilson, punch you in the eye. Wilson, kill you till you die. Whoa, Wilson, punch you in the eye. Punch me in the eye. What? I'm into that. So next time we come here, we want to hear a lot of screams. Punch me in the eye. Here, actually, we're going to do one more quick new tune here. This is called, this doesn't really have a name yet. Call it What You Will.
What you will.
All right, there it is. It now has a name. What You Will.
Call it what you will.
Ladies and gentlemen, another new fish tune, What You Will.
How exactly does this tune go? We know that
Do a
one.
request now.
We know that one.
I'd like to do a request. Sung by Paige Tex McConnell. He'll be getting a little drink before we start this one. Okay, here it comes now. What You Will with the new ending that we just put on last night. It happened beneath the water tower. I was on my way home on a misty night, dreaming of dinner and a shower. A chill in the air, there wasn't a soul in sight. When I stepped on the stick, I started to slip, and I fell in a hole. Well, it seemed that the hole was never ending, and deeper I fell into the silent black. Picking up speed, my body bending. I was starting to think that I would never come back. When the air became thick, the air became cold, and everything froze. Tried to move but wasn't able. I found myself frozen in a block of ice. I pictured my dinner on the table, a plate of asparagus would sure taste nice. But when everything shook, the ice began to crack, and I felt it explode. I knew it at last. I escaped the violence and headed for home as fast as I could run. I felt myself floating in the silence, and I pictured the water tower and the rising sun. But I didn't look down. I stepped on a stick, and I fell in a hole.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm in a hole. What? Ah. You know any other ones? Oh. Okay, we have two other quick new numbers here. We're only going to do one of them because we only brought one of them, and then we're going to do an old number. And here he comes right now to perform.
57, I think it is.
What's this one called, Fish?
Okay. Now, this is called Gall Swerves, and the rest is everything else. Okay? All right. This is a very serious poem. It's about my lifetime, about my history, about my homeland.
Good people.
About good people. And farther than the eye can tell, or the word may see, stands tall among the narrow friths, pillow wanderer of Gaul. The granite side slopes shed the tread of the romper crane. I swore I'd never speak their way again, and so it was. Then came the rains to pelt and round. Their sound and image brought sense to the land world. A common magnificence stretched over and there, and stars, stars as they lifted the palms of their hands to their face. And their beings all would burble and melt with giggle. They would exclaim, "Reasonable children," and take masterful Shuff for a walk. Then came the round sun, screaming them all into their little holes, sinking teeth into nails, wrapping tight cloth, incinerating all their little orange-colored scraps, and waiting for the round ones, the round ones, the round ones. Some were taken, others coaxed with bacos. Their tiny little welts were not heard by the thundering feet any longer, and the strength of the beacon grew, searing cold over short bursts of time. Travel and exercise were sporadically internalized and eventually truncated from statute. There was no more time. My mind aches in remembrance. Swift are the changes. All of them occur in one moment, but their perception takes a lifetime. And the pillow wanderer smiles, indignant. The crane in the mid-zone, it's all in time, there's only in between. And you are there, you look out. You see you're standing there, you look out. You see from where you came, you look out. You walk on down the hall, you look out. There is no one in the doorway. You turn back. No, I'm sorry. Oh, holy shit. You walk on down the hall. You look in the door. There is a man at a table. He turns to look at you. You look out. There is no one in the doorway. You turn back to your plate. You look out. There is an old man lying in your bed. You look out. There is no one at the table. Gaul is at the foot of your bed. Gaul is the hole in the wall.
Let's get him out here and do it again.
You say, oh, one more time. Gaul is the hole. Okay, now we're gonna do one more special tune that I remembered as Fish was performing Gall, The Hole in the Wall. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like now to do a song written by my mother, who is sitting right over there. There she is in the corner.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. And this is, of course, a song from a musical that my mother and I wrote together, the children's musical called Gus the Christmas Dog, from which many of our songs have grown, including Divided Sky, Parts of the Lizards, etc. So anyway, this is now taking place in New York. Gus the Christmas Dog has run away, and David, or whoever, the little kid, is looking around the city for him, and he goes into the subway. No, I'm sorry. The dog wanders into the subway and runs into the subway guy. No dogs allowed, no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed in the subway. So climb up the stairs and be on your way, 'cause there's no dogs allowed in the subway today. If dogs were allowed, then the people would shout and tell me to order those dirty dogs out. I'd have to decide who would get to sit down. Would the dogs or the people ride into town? So there's no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed in the subway. So climb up the stairs and be on your way, 'cause there's no dogs allowed in the subway today. If dogs were allowed, then just think of this place, a city of dogs living here in this space, whining and running from dawn until dark. My head would be aching from hearing them bark. So there's no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed in the subway. So climb up the stairs and be on your way, 'cause there's no dogs allowed in the... With creatures who never stand still. There wouldn't be room for the people at all. The trains would be cluttered with dogs big and small. So there's no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed, no dogs allowed in the subway. So climb up the stairs and be on your way, 'cause there's no dogs allowed. No dogs allowed. No dogs allowed. Thank you. No dogs allowed.